Hey everybody, Tommy from Crooked River Forge here. Back at it. It is Tuesday, probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was able to get a little bit more painting done on the building, so I got most of the red done. Borrowed a paint sprayer from the old man. I'm gonna get the pinstriping because that's just way too monotonous trying to do that with a brush. That would be my compressor kicking on, so hopefully that doesn't get too loud here. But one thing, the main reason why I wanted to show you today is this is where I'm at with the canister Damascus Cannonball that turned into a low layer stack Damascus. It's been a bunch of things. There's all kinds of steel going on in there, as you recall from the other videos. I'm not sure if you can see the pattern that we've got in there. It's going to come out more once we get down into a real good acid etch. I just did a light one here just to kind of see where we were at. But I think it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm getting ready to quench and temper this thing. So as everybody knows, that is where I can't talk today. That is where the blade is born. So hopefully we take this bunches of pieces of metal and turn this into a blade here in the next 15 minutes or so. Wish me luck. Alright, so starting off here, get down here where you can see me. I'm getting ready to start heating this guy up, and I got to do some thermal cycling, so I'll do 3 cycles of that. It's very important, being that this was many pieces of steel brought into one homogeneous billet of steel. So really got to make sure that you get all those steel molecules realigned. So I did a pre-grind on the blade, so it's pretty close to where I want it to be. I'm going to heat this guy up, thermal cycle, which is pretty boring to watch. And yeah, here I am up here. I'm going to heat this guy up, thermal cycle it. It's pretty boring to watch. And then I'll turn it back on when I'm getting ready to quench. Stay tuned. Okay, getting ready for the last thermal cycle. Let this guy cool down. And it'll be ready for quenching. Okay, I got the blade in there. She's soaking a little bit. I got my jig ready, heating that up just in case I get a little warpage. I can throw it in there, try to straighten it out. Anvil has been preheated somewhat, so if I need to do some work on there, that will be ready to go. So, wish me luck. It's kind of a tense time right now because if this fails, then the entire blade fails for the most part. So, wish me luck. Alright, we're just about there, I think. Oil is preheated. Blade's looking pretty good, nice even heat on it. And here we go. get a good look at her, especially before it goes in the temper oven. This guy is getting the temper all by itself. I really want to control it. I think we're pretty good. And that hardness, the hardness hasn't really had a chance to soak in. But I'm happy. It feels nice and hard. I think that went pretty well. She's in the temper oven, 400 degrees. Gonna do an hour, let it cool back down to room temperature, and then another hour. And should be good to go. Hopefully there's no warpage that happens while it's in there, but like I said, it stayed pretty straight during the quench, and that's usually when that stuff's gonna happen. So I think we're good at this point. Morning, everybody. See what I did there? It's kind of like my little Mr. Rogers neighborhood kind of thing there. At any rate, first day out here at the shop that it's like decently warm out. No hoodie. Sporting my Paul Beasler. I think that's how you pronounce it. Beasler. Blacksmith. He's the guy that makes my hammers. Solid dude. So anybody looking for a quality hammer, he's the guy to check out, man. I've got 2 of them. I've been using my 3.5 pound rounding hammer since I got started. It was the very first hammer I bought, and just amazing. I did a post on that a while back on Instagram. Amazing hammers, love them to death. That being said, I've been working on this Canister Damascus Santoku out of the Cannonball material for quite a while. And made some major headway on this thing in the last couple of days. I forgot to bring my camera in, so I didn't get to film a lot of the grinding on this guy and getting it down to the etch that we've currently got. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some really cool pattern going on in there for a low layer. Man, I cannot say that word. Low layer Damascus, especially like right here. I tried to bring this out all the way down the blade. It kind of comes in on the other side down at this end, so I know it's in there, but I'm really thin on this guy at this point, so I don't want to go any more than that. This is where I want this guy to finish out. So he's pretty much ready for handles, and then he'll be ready to ship finally. This has been like a 6 to 8 month process for this project. Had a lot going on, as everybody knows, with the move and everything, and getting caught up with Christmas orders, so I kind of backburnered this thing for a while. But happy to say that it's pretty much wrapped up. I will post some more video of it when it's got its handles on there. We still haven't decided what we're doing yet. The guy wants something very, very special on there that's gonna definitely pop and separate this from the rest of his collection. So I'm waiting on some material to come in from 2 different sources at this point, and we'll get some handles on this thing. So other than that, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So glad to be back home in West Virginia. It's amazing. I run into people from my past on a daily basis, and yesterday a dude that I hadn't seen since high school popped in, bought 4 blades from me, 2 for each of his boys, and it's just an awesome feeling. Ran into another client over in the supermarket yesterday, and I am horrible with names. Anybody that knows me knows that I am horrible with names, and I never forget a face, and I know that I know you, and I apologize if I don't know your name. So Tom Huff, I am sorry. Not to mention I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I've just got a lot of stuff going on, so bear with me. My apologies. Much love. Thank you all for all the support, and let's keep this thing rocking.